The Big Beautiful Bill. Have you guys actually read that guy? There is something in there that should actually help real estate. There's something basically in where we play. There's something called a sophisticated investor, and there's something called an accredited investor. Typically, to be a sophisticated investor, you have to have over 250K apart from your house. And to be an accredited investor, you have to have at least 1 million in liquid assets apart from your house, or make $200,000 a year in your household. In the Big Beautiful Bill, they're making a path for someone who has just read up, got the certification saying, hey, I understand how all of these things work, like a Series 6, Series 7, whatever. And you can become an accredited investor because you understand the mechanics of it, which basically lowers the barriers, which then allows people who have read to be able to participate in things that they were previously not allowed past the door on. So that should allow people to be able to flip more houses, be involved in venture capital, be involved in just by saying, hey, I can go pass a test. Let me go study up on this without having, hey, you have to have at least 250K, or you got to have at least $1 million here to even get invited to this party. So it should open up some avenues to people who have less and that have been left out for their protection to be able to participate in the market, which should open up new ways for accredited investors to both invest internationally and domestically.
Here's my hot take on this for somebody that used to work in a space that you had to be an accredited investor to be a part of. I think this is gonna end horribly.
It can, but once again, education. Hey, they tell you to go get a degree. You say that?
No, for sure. I think I think you're gonna hear about a lot of cases of where, you know, somebody had, say, $50,000 and they were able to invest, you know, a couple times into the random startups and it worked, right? But what I don't think you're gonna hear about is, like, you know, when 2020 happened, right? Everybody was trading options on Robinhood, and, you know, you saw the amount of lost stuff that you'd see on Wall Street Bets, and people being in like under like, oh, I traded $20,000 and now I'm negative $100,000. And I think that is going to be, you know, or this is going to be another kind of version of that, because like, I guess these products are very complicated and they're very zero sum, especially when it comes to investing in like startups. And I don't know if a test is good enough to pass, like for someone to fully understand like the risk tolerance and how to like kind of
you have to get like a 90+ on the test, so you can't just fake it, right? And it's a very involved test.
I mean, having taken
tests,
having taken like 4 different series exams, like I can tell you that it doesn't, at least the specific ones I took, they had almost zero to do with like actually investing, right? It's all regulatory stuff.